After the entrance, the lion can play a little with the audience, doing some acrobatics. Of course, he has already performed the greeting, and that leaves him quite tired, putting him into a drowsy state. This is an interesting moment that creates a really cool contrast in the lion dance choreography, showing the lion is a more calm state, or even sleeping before waking up into action. Here, the drum uses gentle techniques like striking the ring of the drum or effects using the stick itself, in sync with the lion's breath and soft steps, matching the drowsiness he's feeling. The rhythm is slow and calm, almost like a lullaby, reflecting the lion's resting state. This contrast between silence and movement is essential to keep the audience engaged and set the stage for the climax of the dance to come once the lion wakes up. Again, this can vary a lot depending on the arrangement we are talking about, but in general terms, this part needs to have a very soft rhythm. Even the cadence starts to change, slowing things down. At this point, the lion usually begins to look sleepy. Sometimes he even starts to close his eyes. One arrangement I really like is when the drummer coordinates with the team so that these stronger beats are the lion stumbles until he finally sits down. Then the lion sits and starts closing his eyes. Here we can use some variations with the stick. Until the drum is almost inaudible. The lion enters a drowsy state and falls asleep. But sometimes he might wake up, only to fall back asleep again. And we can keep playing with this for a while, with the lion half asleep, half awake, always maintaining this kind of intensity. And if you play further forward on the drum head, we get different kinds of resonance. Don't forget, we also have the rings to play with. And the more alert he becomes, the more the nuances increase. Until the moment when, boom, he wakes up. And then we begin a new rhythm. The energy of the choreography must rise sharply. This is the moment in some arrangements when the lion starts searching or hunting for food. Usually, this food is represented by green leaves, like lettuce, or red envelopes, symbolizing prosperity and good fortune. The drum now comes in with much more intense rhythms, like the 5 or 7-star patterns, depending on the complexity of the choreography. Fast, strong beats mark the lion's agile movements, while rolls and rising fills build volume and highlight suspenseful moments, like when the lion prepares to jump or perform an acrobatic move. The sound of the drum guides the lion and heightens the audience excitement, especially during the most dramatic parts of the choreography. So, let's understand a bit how we might proceed right after the lion wakes up. As soon as he awakens, he's full of energy, so we need to play a rhythm that matches this energy. Imagine, he's awake, and now Keep in mind that intensity will always be present. So, in moments when the lion performs a role, for example, or if he's going to jump, there's nothing wrong with pausing the rhythm to break the tempo a little, which actually fits perfectly with the lion's movement.